Hi divas, it's me, Zachary Michael, this is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zachary Michael. Hi, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, because we are back again to react to another Amberlynn read video. I just got home from 1 hour of mental health therapy, 1 hour, well really like 45 minutes of working out with my trainer, and I am just feeling great. I'm feeling great. Isn't it wonderful when we prioritize taking care of ourselves? Love it, love it. Well, I'm feeling great. Maybe that's not the vibes for anybody else, but I don't know. I'm just living on a little bit of a high from all of that. So, and I walked back from working out, which was like 1.5 miles, and I'm just feeling great. I'm feeling great. So, you know, nothing can bring me down, not even a new video from Amberlynn. Hopefully it only like lifts my spirits and makes me feel great. Which I'm sure isn't that how everybody leaves every Amberlynn video? Like you watch it and your spirits are just lifted. I know that that's a common experience for people. Anyways, let me shut the fuck up. I know a lot of you love when I said that. Let me shut the fuck up and get into it. So the video today that we're watching is called Week 1 Weigh-In on Ozempic, Going to the Movies, ooh fun, and Glow-in-the-Dark Bingo, also fun. Okay, maybe I will leave with some race spirits. Oh, and also, bar vlog. So yeah, that's what we're watching. Also, Poe is sitting up here, and now he wants attention, so just say hi real quick, buddy. Say hi, say, I love all my fans. They're all so precious and amazing. Hi. No, but for real, I'm excited to hear that she's going to the movies, because I feel like that was back in that series she did, Struggles of Being Me. I feel like she talked about that being an issue, going to movies and being able to, like, fit in the seats or whatever. Maybe I'm misremembering, because I also know she used to just, like, avoid going to movies that Beck wanted to go and watch. So maybe that wasn't a real issue. I don't know. You know, remember when Beck really wanted to go see Black Panther and Amberlynn's like, no, I refuse, which is just tragic, because also Black Panther, especially the first one, was such a good Marvel movie, but I digress. But that's exciting. And Glow-in-the-Dark Bingo, that's at least something new. She's not usually doing it in the dark while things are glowing. So let's just get to, shall we?
Hello.
Hi.
Vlog. So I woke up, I showered, took Twinkie out, got ready for the day.
Stunning.
And I totally forgot. Like, how did I forget this? I guess it's because I had to get a few of these cameos completed. Like, someone requested a 24-hour one yesterday, and I literally just saw it today. I was like, oh my god, first of all, thank you for requesting the 24-hour one. Like, you're like an angel. Yeah. So sweet. So, well, like, I wanted to get those done. Anyways.
First of all, also, the 24-hour ones cost more. Like, if you request to get one within a 24-hour turnaround, it costs more. So I wonder how much that costs for you to potentially just get a 35-second long message. I hope she really does increase that. 35 seconds just doesn't feel long enough. And maybe that was just one cameo that was shared with me. Maybe they're not all like that, but that seems kind of crazy for how much she charges, at least. Like, maybe if she was only charging like $5, like maybe then 35 seconds is not a big deal, but that feels like a lot.
In the midst of all that, like, I realized, oh my god, today's Saturday, so today is my second Ozempic shot.
Let's go!
And also, it is my official, like, how much weight did I lose the first week? So I'm about to go get completely naked, step on that damn scale, and be so proud of myself and tell you guys a little bit about, like, how the week went. So let's go do that. And
see, I know she already knows how much she's about to weigh, because she probably has been weighing herself every day, even if she hasn't shown us. Because, again, she doesn't get excited about the weigh-ins unless she already knows what's coming. And she already knows that it's gonna be good. Which is, I guess, fine, but I just don't understand, like, this is just a part of the cycle, in case you're just tuning in. For the record, she's always really successful at the start of things, and I am happy for her success. I just hope that she maintains it, you know? I'm just trying to be realistic and optimistic, you know? And it's hard to balance both of those when you've watched Amberlynn Reid for as long as I've watched her.
And I'm realizing that these pillows, I actually don't use these pillows right here.
Who cares?
I have pillowcases on them because I'm actually getting rid of these pillows.
Who?
This is the end of my bed, the part of the bed that I do not use. Anyways, let's...
Who gives a shit? Y'all, if you are out here nitpicking her videos to the extent that you notice these pillows, because I'm sure there is somebody. I'm sure to some extent when she points out these goofy things that nobody really truly gives a shit about, like there probably are a handful of people that are like, what are those pillows on there? But like I would have never, and I'm somebody who gets accused of nitpicking a lot, just for the record. I would have never thought to say anything about those pillows at all. Like, who gives a shit?
Let's go weigh myself. Okay, guys, so I did weigh myself. First, I want to put in my weigh-in from last week. So I'm going to put that here. Today is the day that I am going back on Ozempic. So it only makes sense that we get a weigh-in and we see my starting weight.
Yeah, okay.
500.4 pounds. 500.4. Okay, so now let's put in the weigh-in from today. All right, you guys, I'm so excited.
Hello, it's ready.
Okay, stepping on, moment of truth, fingers are crossed.
488.2 pounds.
488.2. All right, so I'm gonna figure out how much I've lost in this week, and then I'll let you guys know. So in 1 week, I'm down over 12 pounds, and I am so freaking proud of that. So
I gotta say, I think similarly that happened the first time she was on Ozempic. I feel like I remember her having a double-digit weight loss in the first week. Either way, doesn't really matter to me. The thing about weighing in all the time is that she herself historically has said that it's not helpful for her or helpful for her, depending on whatever she needs to say for her narrative at the time. And I honestly just don't think, like, from watching her, I'm of the opinion from her experience and watching her experience that it's not helpful. Because right now, she's doing it often and frequently because it's all giving her numbers that are positive for her to see. But the second that it doesn't do what she feels like it should be doing, like if the numbers don't go the direction she wants them to go, then she's gonna spiral. Like that's how I've seen her mind work. And so I feel like there's more work to do in therapy and things like that to get to the root of the causes of all of those things. And there needs to probably, and this is like as close to medical advice as I'm going to give, but it's really not even medical advice. It's literally just how I've seen her respond to it. And it always starts off like this, that she's so excited because the scale is going the way she wants it to. And then the second that it stops going the way she wants it to, she stops posting the weigh-in, she stops doing the weigh-in, she's off track, blah, 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 over and over and over again. So I hope that everything keeps trending positively for her. I really do, but also realistically, that's like not how our body works. Like sometimes we don't lose a bunch of weight, even if we are doing everything right. And of course, like she just started this medicine, so at the beginning of it all, there is going to be a huge change, and then it's probably not going to be as huge moving forward.
So the first few days on the Ozempic shot, I felt extreme nausea when waking up, but then it would go away throughout the day. And those first couple of days, I also noticed that like every time I would eat, I would get just like the tiniest bit nauseous, like once I hit like the full mark. But days 5, 6, and 7, like I didn't get that at all. So it was a lot of like willpower had to be had, trust me, especially yesterday, day 7, I literally wanted to eat everything. I wanted to literally eat everything. I wanted to order all the takeout. I wanted to snack away. Just, you guys know, like I just wanted to eat everything. So I had to have tons of willpower. And I think between the Ozempic and then me stopping Delta 8, I think that it made me have a very successful week. So I'm very proud of that. On top of no longer vaping, I'm also not really drinking like diet sodas anymore. Like,
sorry, got it. She's just making me itchy. She's just making me itchy. I just like, ugh, yeah, trying to come up with my words, because she's making me itchy. She's saying a whole lot, and you all know me. If I don't pause every 2 seconds, I forget what I was gonna say. Maybe that response is all you need for that right there. Maybe that's all you need. I just like, again, it's just like, yeah, the first week that you did something, you're doing great. Let's just keep it up, I guess, is all I can say. I don't know. You know? I also am like, I guess what I really was going to say about all of that, the part that was making me maybe the most frustrated is her talking about the willpower piece of needing to push through because she was so hungry. And I think that that's the thing about Ozempic or any weight loss tool, even like the weight loss surgery that she was working towards for nearly like half a year, right? She has to do the mental work on the other side of it. Like, she has to go to therapy and work through the stuff that is mentally blocking her from being able to be successful on these things, because this is just a tool. And I think that is also something I've heard so consistently from watching other people talk about their stories with Ozempic or just also like weight loss surgery, is that like if you don't do the work to like get to the root of the problem, that you're still those problems are still going to be there. You coping with food is still going to be there. And you'll have to work through that eventually if you want to be successful. So I hope that she does do that. It's been a little bit since she talked about therapy, but she did in somewhat recent history, like maybe the past month or two, say she wanted to get started on therapy again, I think. So hopefully she can do that side of things as well.
I definitely am making a lot of changes. Like, I have a lot of water going through me, and it feels really good because for a minute there I wasn't drinking any water at all.
That's
when it comes
crazy.
to what type of changes I'm making in my eating,
That's also a thing. I used to always be so confused because there's so many weight loss girlies on the internet that are like, yeah, I just really need to focus on my water intake. I need to make sure I'm drinking enough water every day. And I'm always just like, that's crazy. Like, that's not going to change too much. Because in my head, I'm like, yeah, I could probably drink more water every day, but I do drink water every day. And then you find out from people like Amberlynn that it's like, oh, you literally don't drink any water. Like, any just straight up water at all during the day. Okay, now I understand why you want to focus on that.
I definitely eat more at home. I don't order takeout as much, but I definitely still do. Overall, I just eat a lot less. I'm just feeling very positive and I'm very happy. Oh my god, over 12 pounds. I know it's a lot of water weight. I know next week will not be like that.
Okay,
but it just feels
keep
really
that
good.
in mind then.
It's motivating and it makes me want to keep going. So
let's keep going.
Okay, so I simply had an outfit change. It is still the same day.
Oh,
thanks
for the clarification.
I don't know, for continuity reasons, I feel like I have to tell you that.
I'm kind of intrigued by this top. Like, it's kind of cute, but it's also like, I don't know how I feel about a cold shoulder look. Like, I've always felt kind of weird by that as a concept when it comes to clothing, but I think it's kind of a cute top.
I'm feeling so sad. I cannot find my...
You know who else is a cute top? My partner. Get out of here. Stop. Let me keep going.
Sunglasses anywhere? I'm like, where the hell did I put them?
Are they on top of your head?
Without them? Oh my god. So I'm currently with my mom.
Hi, Mama Lynn.
I'm going to Panera Bread, and I found my glasses, so we're good, but I'm not...
Not the Panera Bread. Panera Bread, I've said it once, I'll say it 12 more times. It's giving expensive hospital food. I'm sorry if you're a Panera Bread fan, or if you're from St. Louis or Atlanta, St. Louis Bread Company or Atlanta Bread Co. I went to school near St. Louis, like my undergrad is outside of St. Louis, and they call it St. Louis Bread Co. all over that place, and they get real particular if you call it Panera.
I'm wearing them right now because the glare when I vlog is just like, what's the point? Yes, the bingo bag is back there. It stays back there.
The bingo bag.
We're going tonight anyways, so that's gonna be a fun moment. And that's movie. Yeah,
I love a bag dedicated to bingo. Yes, I need a bingo bag.
We're going to the movies. There's this movie out called If with Ryan Reynolds. If you guys know, Blake Lively is my wife. One of my wives. I have several. And that's her husband. But I just wanted something unserious. And I was like, you want to go to the movies? And I was like, oh my god, there's actually a movie out that I want to see. And I was like, that's perfect. So my mom thinks it looks cutesy. Like,
that movie has been in fucking it's the trailer for that movie has been in every fucking movie I've gone to see in the past like 2 to 3 months. Drives me absolutely crazy. I'm so glad it finally came out in theaters so I don't have to see that fucking trailer anymore. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Also though, you know what movie got recommended to me on the Netflix? You know what movie? A Simple Favor. You know, one of Amberlynn's most favorite movies. I said, Noel, add that to our future watch list, because we're going to go check that out. I need to see what all the fuss is about, if it's really good.
The concept of it. So, yeah, so we have a full day of mother-daughter
Let's fucking go.
Right,
Yep, shenanigans.
Yeah. Oh, and I did my injection. My mom helped me with that.
Let's go.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, it's easy for her. I don't feel it. It's so weird because like when I did it before and I used a pen, like I would feel it, but with this it like feels like nothing. Like
but
I don't get it.
You're gonna tell them how much.
It feels like nothing, but you did hear it go in. You said you heard the liquid go into you. I think is how you described it.
Baby floss?
Yeah, I told them already.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom's proud that I've lost 12 pounds already. That's so exciting.
Let's
now.
keep going.
How much I lost?
19, right?
19.
My mom's down 19.
Ooh, come on,
And I
Mama
have,
Lynn.
some people asking if she's also on Ozempic. No.
No.
She's doing it all on her
Count
own.
calories.
Yeah, she's counting them calories.
Let's go, Mama Lynn.
She's the queen of moderation. She loves...
Honestly, if anybody's the queen of moderation, it probably would be Mama Lynn. Anytime you show Mama Lynn, she's making very reasonable choices when she's out and about at these restaurants y'all go to. So yeah, if anybody is queen of moderation, it's Mama Lynn.
herself to eat whatever she wants, but she like fits it in her calories. So pretty much what I'm trying to do, but I'm not counting
But I
calories.
stay away from those sweets. Like, I don't do sweets as calories or anything.
Yeah, so she'll stay away from sweets.
Okay, stay away from the sweets.
Same, I love me a sweet moment type deal, type of situation.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, see you at Panera Bread.
Okay, can't wait. Let's see what the queen and princess of moderation get at the old Panera Bread. Ooh, okay, that seems reasonable. Ooh, that looks good, kind of. For Panera, that salad looked kind of cute.
You guys, are these swimming Wait, are these swimming shoes?
What are those?
Swim section, you get wet.
Mom, if you bought them in the swim section, I think they're for swimming, right?
They're the most comfortable shoes ever worn in my life. Like, they weigh like nothing.
They look comfy.
Okay, Mama Lynn, queen of fashion. Never in my life have I thought about buying swim shoes to just wear on the streets. But look at that. Okay, queen of fashion. Okay, Mama Lynn walking the catwalk in her swim shoes. Okay, innovator. Nobody's doing fashion like Mama Lynn, I'll say that.
You can't tell, but they're purple.
Probably for the best, but I love that for you. As long as you think they're comfortable and that's what works for you and your family, I love it.
Camera, they look great. Yeah, they match your hair. I think those are swim shoes.
Listen, don't steal Mama Lynn's joy, Amberlynn. Let her wear her swim shoes out and about in the world outside of the water.
This is the...
Also, it's not like Amberlynn ain't worn some crazy things that weren't meant to be worn. Literally, okay, not to bring up the laundromat, like, photos and videos that were taken of her without her consent, but she was literally wearing, house slippers at the laundromat, okay? If you can wear your little house slippers out to the laundromat, Amberlynn, your mom can wear her little water shoes. Let her live her life. Oh my God.
movie we're gonna be watching.
Glass of water.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute.
Oh my god.
Ooh, snacks? Oh, we're getting popcorn.
Oh, you
Push a button.
I've never done this.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay.
You served yourself popcorn? I haven't experienced that.
Much butter because
So is this the butter?
yeah.
Girl, when do you think the last time Amberlynn actually went to a movie was? I mean, I've never used one of these contraptions, so that's not what I'm trying to imply. Like, oh, she hasn't been to a movie in so long, she doesn't even know how to work this. But, like, When do you think the last time she was? Like, if she had gone, she certainly hasn't shown us.
Ooh, girl. I don't know how fast it goes. We showed them. I also got an icy.
Ooh, come on, icy. She said, we avoid the sweets, but not really. Well, I guess that was Mama Lynn saying she avoided the sweets.
That I can relate to within the film.
My mom had to take a quick bathroom break, but we finished the movie. I cried a couple times. It was honestly so adorable, I'm not gonna lie. But I did not finish my popcorn. This was a small. I think I'm gonna give this to my mom's boyfriend. And that small icy definitely hit the spot as well.
Oh, okay, work, diva.
We're about to go to bingo, and usually I drink like a big, large Diet Coke while I'm there. But instead we're gonna stop and get me some water first, because I want to stick to no soda.
Okay. Look at this. Let's glow crazy. That's what the sign in the back says. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I want to play glow in the dark bingo. Not with Amberlynn. Don't go going crazy and saying that. I just want to find glow in the dark bingo in Chicago because this seems like so much fun. It reminds me of the vibes of like, you know, when you were a kid and the idea of going bowling came up and people are like, yeah, let's go bowling. You're like, but then you're like, oh, let's go cosmic bowling. And basically cosmic bowling was just like glow in the dark bowling like this. And you're like, oh my god, that sounds like so much fun. Yeah, that's how I feel. Well, I mean, I would go play bingo anyways, but this makes bingo seem so much cooler. It makes bingo seem so much cooler. Oh, they got a disco ball? Hey. Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys, if I look...
Thank you for taking a moment to show us you doing the duck lips while you're at the bingo. Could have never experienced what you experienced at bingo without that clip.
I'm tired. It's literally because I am... It's past my bedtime. I had an amazing day today.
Good.
But it is time to do questions of the day.
Oh.
How do you live in a city?
You're so tired and it's past your bedtime, but we still gotta make time for this segment. Well, of course we do. This video, if she hadn't done that, this video would have only been 7.5 minutes for the record. So yeah, she does have to do question of the day because otherwise she wouldn't have made it to 8 minutes to get the mid-roll ads. So here we are, a minute and a half, well, I guess about a minute, a little over a minute of content from her viewers asking her questions in the comments of her video.
State known for having a lot of tornadoes, yet act surprised when you get tornadoes and tornado warnings. Your girl isn't surprised. Your girl's scared. If you're afraid of needles, why would you choose a medication that is a shot? So stupid. To save my life, can you give us one fact about Valentine?
I'm just so curious, like, I'm also like, if this is supposed to be to like connect with your audience, like why pick the questions that are like clearly so confrontational? Like I think a lot of people have pointed out, and I tend to agree, that also part of the point of doing this segment on her videos is to talk about things that she would like to just talk about, but doesn't really have a good reason for talking about them, so she just picks the questions that lets her engage with them all, you know? I think she does it because of that, and I think she also does it because she wants to add length to her videos. But man, if you're not picking just like purposely confrontational questions to answer, damn girl.
She's older than me. If you quit YouTube, how would you afford to buy your mommy's love? It's crazy because I've gotten this question a multitude of times in several different types of fashions and ways, just worded differently. I don't pay for my mom to do anything. She has her own job, her own money, her own everything. She doesn't need me, honey. How did you have CT scans then and you're smaller now but you can't fit? Because every CT scan has a different weight limit. All right, last question. How do you stay so incredibly strong and positive while people are so cruel and insensitive? You're always so kind to everyone. Love you bunches. I really don't know. I think it just comes with time. I just feel like I've been doing this for so long that like I have built some tough skin. And I'm just very patient with all the negativity. Of course, I have my slip-ups where I might seem a little insensitive. That's definitely not who I am as a person, ever. I just get really overwhelmed, and sometimes I'm kind of bad at managing my emotions. But I love you too, and thank you for the comment. Anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
See ya. The CT scan thing is interesting because, like, I don't know, a lot of people in my comments have said that most CT scans have, like, a weight limit of 450 pounds, like the average CT scan does. But I would imagine that if she was getting CT scans before, that she was just going somewhere that, like, I think what her answer should have probably been was just that, like, oh, like, I happened to go to a CT scan before that, like, could accommodate my weight, and I just happened to not do that. But, like, that would rely her, like, also acknowledging that she didn't have the forethought to, like, ask about a CT scan that would fit her, and I still don't understand, like, why she wouldn't have done that, considering how often she talks about the ways that her weight and her size and her body limits the things that she can do. I don't know, the CT scan just continues to be an enigma for me. I don't understand it. Because it's also like, now you've lost 12 pounds. Like, you should be able, if you were the exact weight, that prohibited you from being able to use that CT scan, why not just go back there now and be like, I'm 12 pounds down, what the fuck now, bitches? But that's not what you did, was it? So it all continues to be an enigma, and it also is an enigma to me why she picks up such confrontational things to respond to. Because I would say she answered, about 5 questions there, and 3 out of the 5 were all people who were taking issue with with the things that she said, in my opinion. But anyways, that's, I think, all we got today. I honestly enjoyed the movie part, enjoyed the Glow Bingo part. I think her life could be so different if she focused on going and doing fun things like that and not, like, spending a minute of her video fighting with people from the comments section. But who am I but an avid watcher of her channel that will watch regardless of the content she makes. She could go back to doing ASMR pin content and I would be here and I would watch it, to be honest. Maybe I wouldn't do a reaction to that because I don't know how much I would have to say about it. But I'd be willing to take on the challenge if she did ever go back to that content. Anyways, that's all I have time for. I think I'm gonna go grab dinner with Nolan, our friend. So, looking forward to that. And I'm still feeling great. I had a great day today. Today was wonderful. So I hope you all had a wonderful day as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new here, consider subscribing down below and hitting the bell button so you get notifications every single time I post a new video. Leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. Hope you did too, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!